Hello. So today we're doing something very different. I think about a year ago I supported a Kickstarter for Heroes of Might and Magic 3, and I went for the full pledge. I couldn't believe it. There was a board game for Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I mentioned it in the streams before, and I am an avid player of Heroes of Might and Magic. I know some of my friends that really go to town with me and saying, "Okay, you really suck at playing this game," but I really enjoy it. So today we're doing an unboxing of the game itself. My stream deck is a little bit screwed because I have not used this format before, but okay. So we're going to open all the boxes and see the contents, see what it is like. So I haven't opened any. I only took the boxes out of the the big cardboard box they come in. Okay, so let's start with the base game. So the base game, let me put the camera a little bit better there. Okay, so as you can see, I have some Heroescape here as well. I got these ones from eBay recently, but okay. So we have, as you can see, the Archangel from the tower, and this is the base game. This comes with, as you can see, 3 armies. So it has a dungeon, necropolis, and castle. So let's see what's inside. So this is basically what you do, like going through the map with your heroes, getting treasure and fighting creatures and all that. Let's see. There's a lot of boxes in here. It's going to be a long video, I think. So the quality seems pretty good. I wouldn't say, the touch of the box and everything, the texture of it is really nice. I would say this is a little flimsier than I expected, but that's not a problem at all. If you know how to look after your games, that's not an issue. Okay. So, as you can see, go. First take, Heroes of Might and Magic 3. There. Nice and tight. Okay, so we have the rulebook. Nice paper. Very good quality. Very good quality print. The paper is okay. Normally the thickness of the paper tells a lot. It doesn't really have that much to do with the quality of a game, by the way. Like every edition, for example, of Robo Rally that I have seen, the cards are thinner and thinner, but the game still remains good or even better. So I know, but we have the Black Dragon, super mighty. So level effects, deck building. So it has a bit of deck building and stuff. I'm not going to read through the whole thing at all because there's a lot of boxes to go through with a lot of content, and I don't want to make like an hour-long video. So we have the Grail, Dragon Utopia. Yeah, the typical culprits on the real map. Do you know who produced the game initially? Because not many people remember, unless you started playing the game back then. It was 3DO. And 3DO actually had their own console. Remember playing Heroes of Might and Magic 2 until 3 came out. And then I played both. Tournament book. Oh, so there's a tournament mode. almost on point. Tournament mode. Last chance. Starting buildings, unexpected inheritance, the great race. Scenario creator. Okay, that's nice. So you can play with your friends, that kind of thing. Mission book. Okay, that's another. Is that another mode? Maybe. Cooperative mode. Jelia's champion. So you get. Is that the guy from the logo of like Stone Skin? Yeah, it looks like him, doesn't it? Yeah. Unholy Quest. Bloody love leeches. I got me a model of Cetra, the Imperishable. Okay. AI card decks. Okay. All right. So you have an AI to play against. You can play it on your own, can you? Can you play it on your own? You're gonna have to check that. Okay. Let me see. Game setup, game modes, Clash, 2-3 players. You can also play Heroes of Might and Magic the board game in a single player mode, facing up against the enemy AI. Okay, good. Good. Okay. So yeah, so you just start placing the tiles. This reminds me of Twilight Imperium. Not Twilight Imperium, no. It reminds me of Eclipse. Yeah. Guardian Angels. State-based Liberation. Story. Okay, credits. Monks. Okay. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, players aid. It's a good thing that it comes with 3 of them. Obviously, you do come... There is 3 armies in here, so you come with 3. You know, this comes with 3 of these. And I keep checking if I'm actually recording this because... I might run out of hard drive space. Give me a second. Let me see if there's something I could get rid of, just in case. Probably this. Yep, that and this. And definitely not doing a chapter about Helldivers. Okay. Just to make sure, because if I run out of computer space, you know, like storage space, it might stop recording. So we have the tiles. The cardboard is pretty nice, pretty standard. It's good. I would say it's good. It's pretty perfect. I wouldn't have it thicker or thinner because this is very good for storage. Like every now and then, like at the end of the day, you're just going to end up putting all of these together, you know, in piles, so you can store them better. The tokens are, you know, the same material. Wonder how long is it going to take for Feather to produce like sponge storage or something. Okay, this is very nice. All right, we have the heroes. We have 1 hero per army. Fair enough. Do we have other options? Yes, we do. So, Rion Alamar, reminds me of Calamari. Sandro, Catherine, Tamika, and Mutare. I don't know this one. And then we have these arrows. These probably are for movement. I mean, they look like the movement arrows, don't they? And then we have the magic books. I would suppose that necromancers already come with a book, but let's move on. Okay, so we have ground. Oh, this is for siege. I would say this is a siege thing. Is it? So it says, move up 3 spaces, fly, move up 3 spaces, ignore combat obstacles, range, move up to 1 space. Paralysis, defense, okay. I think this is for siege, but don't quote me on that. And then we have, I think this is a turn counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. 16. I don't know what the 16 is about. Sorry, I got something stuck on my finger. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the castles. So these tokens, I suppose they come. They don't come set. This is a castle that's fully built. See, we have the castle in the sky. We have, you know, the mage tower, the lich place, you know. Okay, nice. And then I suppose you turn them over, or you have them missing. That's clever because you either don't have something or you have the first stage or the second. So that's good. All right. Okay. And this a lot. Now let's look at the minis. Let's look at the minis. All right, I love this. I love this. Look, it comes already with the storage. That's very clever. The only one game that I have seen in the past, and I've seen a whole bunch of games that don't. I mean, probably there are way more games than I think that follow this. But the only one game that comes prepared for a storage situation is Small World. And I don't even play that one that often. So we have crystals and tokens, dice. We have a bunch of cards. Core game. So suppose you mix these ones, or you could potentially mix these ones with the expansions. And halberdiers. So these are troops. It's just basically cards for troops. Okay, nice. So fence. These are they look like upgrades, like for when you go up a level. And these are the heroes. So I'm imagining this game working only with this. So you work with cards, you play cards, the creatures are cards, the troops are cards. But then you have these heroes too. So looking at the quality of the minis, I'll say this is beautiful. Look at that. Focus. Yeah. Really, really nice. Very good. I think I'm gonna move OBS to the front camera. There. Okay. Now I can see better what we're doing. Okay, cool. And I don't think the material loses anything according to what... Because some plastics, according to color, they do change quality. But this seems pretty okay. There. This one is beautiful. I think this one is from the dungeon. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Dungeon, castle, necromancy tower or something. The necropolis. Okay, so that was the core game. I'm very happy. I'm actually pretty impressed. So castles go there. That comes there. And obviously, I think all of this is going to remain. I'm not going to buy an extra thing for storage. I think this is not only fine. This is actually pretty good. I'm impressed. The one thing that I would say that the only one thing I have said right now that I'm not that impressed about is the thickness of the box, but that's neither here or there, you know. It also can be something that would mount up the price. Okay. On the shipping as well, especially because it makes things a lot heavier. There you go. The board game. I assume this is what you're going to find. You're going to find this in retail stores initially. Maybe some of the expansions will come out, but I did get all the pledges. Okay. So, next box. Stretch goals, props, and neutral units. Okay. So, what do we have here? We have extra minis, as you can see. And we have different castles that we can put in there. So instead of having a little card on the map, you can actually put a physical castle, little castle in there. That's nice. Okay, so there you go. Same thing, same quality, really good. Okay, let's go there. This one, I think it's just minis. It doesn't have any manuals or anything. But see, we have... oh, this is firm. Okay. Oops. There. So we have the Grail. Oh, these are hard to get out. Okay, there. So treasure, typical treasure that you find around the map. So instead of having, these are all just replacement tokens, I suppose. So this replaces some of the card tokens that we get. That's nice. I'm going to take a look at the other minis quickly, because there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4 more boxes to unpack, other than this one. So get these tokens out. They're just plastic tokens. I think they replace the cardboard ones from the base box. So, wow, look at that. I mean, it's not Games Workshop, but it's really nice. Look at this dragon. Let me put that there. Why has this changed? Oh, I know why. I placed this on the keyboard. Hang on. There you go. Now you can see. Okay. Look at this dragon. This is a big boy. I mean, if you compare it with an orc unit, you know, like that. I mean, it's not the Glotkin from Games Workshop, but it's pretty big. It's a pretty big model for a board game prop. And you have this one, you have that as well. And this one. Really cool. Really cool. And now just checking the castles. They're really nice. They are like just the real thing. We have the dungeon, the swamp. This is a dragon lair or something, wasn't it? Proper castle, tower. Or is that the Rampart? I think that's the Rampart. No, that's the Rampart. Necropolis. Tower. Okay. Nice. Now, what do we have here? This, I love this one. Look at that pose. The horse is a bit goofy, but it's really nice. I think these are bandits. Ooh. Very, very nice. Okay, cool. Let's move on, because again, got lots to look at. I really don't know what that is for, but I think that goes there first, right? No, that's totally wrong. I think it needs to go on the top. Yeah, all right. We'll leave it like this for now. I'll figure it out later. Okay, that goes down. Archon Studios, well done, well done. I'm very happy. I still need to mark the pledge as received. Okay, so we have the Rampart. This is a Rampart expansion. Look at the golden dragon. That illustration is really nice. Sick. And we have the whole bunch with the Rampart troops and everything. We have the dragons, Pegasi, Trents. No, that's a Pegasi, Unicorn, Trent, Elf, Dwarf, Centaur, and a couple of heroes. Let's see. You know what this is doing, right? I can't sell this in eBay at the same price as I could. Not that I'm intending to, but imagine, I don't know. I imagine if things get bad enough for me, they probably are bad enough for everybody else. So I don't think I would need to ever sell this thing. All right, so let's check. Mission book for the Rampart. So this comes with more rules. Talks about the units. So player scenario. I have very limited space, as you can tell. I'm doing this on my desk. Okay, final piece. Forgetfulness. The story, Agents of Angels. So they have a little bit of like custom adventures. It's almost like if you bought these separately, you probably will have run through all the basic maps in the basic game, and then you can run through the specific ones. Obviously, as you get another faction, you can get another player. So we have a hero, Gelu, and who else? Gem. She, she reminded me of someone from Jersey Shore that is too angry because instead of being in the beach drinking margaritas and talking about boys, she's made to cosplay, and they're probably gonna not pay her very much. Okay, so with fake tan and all that, other than the makeup. All right, so Pledger Aid. Oh, it's coming out already. I like that. When you get stuff that can come out easily. What was it? I think it was a game that I really love is Dungeon Degenerates, and that one was a pain in the ass to get all the pieces out. Some of them were tearing. Good quality stuff, but very badly cut. So, right. So yeah, more tokens, more things. The castle. And then we have, the resources. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. If you think about it, it makes sense to make a board game about this. And check this out. Every expansion for every faction that's come with a proper storage place. So one of the things that sometimes people who collect games do is like, all right, well, we have 2 expansions. Can we fit this in the basic box and get rid of the other boxes? They go like, no, because you start running out of space if you collect games. That over there is just some games, mostly mini games like most of HeroQuest, BattleTech, and skirmish games. But I tried to save space, and I don't think I would be able to do it with this one. I'm gonna have to keep all the boxes. All right, look at the Golden Dragon. I mean, we have a lot of light. I'm not sure if covering a little bit more here. No. More light! It reminds me of an episode in Stargate. No, not Stargate. Sorry, Farscape. Okay, so the dragon, beautiful. The heroes are amazing. They are stylized, better looking versions of the models. And these, I think, they are not 3D prints. These are molds. And the plastic is durable. I like this. It's similar to what you get with HeroQuest minis, that they have this plastic quality that they are good, but they are not Citadel quality. So you get less details, but they are way more resilient. Like if you drop them, that's it. Like if you drop, for example, in rain, you're gonna break that crown. You can see that it's just the detail is amazing, but this is you don't want to drop that. Okay, so that goes there. And I think that comes here. Yeah, I think maybe tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming Heroes of Might and Magic 3, but not the board game, obviously. But soon I'm going to take my time and get all the tokens out. All right, that's the Rampart expansion. Let's go down. There. Guess what's coming next? The tower. Okay, let's check the tower. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, again, very thematic, very snowy. I like the proportions of the Titan. Now, it does look like a proper Titan. I like that. The Titan is one of my favorite because they have range attacks as well. You can divide them in groups, in large-ish groups, and they're still useful. Okay, new elements. School of Water, School of Air. So you get the schools, all right? Schools of Magic. So they start adding more and more elements of what the game is. Look at that, the story, the weak must fall. Oh, that's a troglodyte, isn't it? Blocking the drag of water, okay. Why am I getting... These are all related to... Oh, well, the Acropolis. So we're getting expansions, like global expansions to stuff as well, okay. Ducal Allies. So it is designed so you start getting expansions regardless. So whether or not you like a faction or not, like that one is from the tower, yes. But whether or not you like them, you know, they are elements of the game that get added. Good advice, you know, golems. I was not familiar with this. And I played none of the expansions of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, by the way. I've seen some videos, but no. Oh, look. Map locations. Oh, I thought the sawmill was already there. Black Market. Okay, Prison, Tavern, Hillfort. Okay. Another card. So officially, we are at the point now where we can play a 5-player game. Adelaide and Lord Hart. This guy, he annoyed the shit out of me so often. I don't know why. Oh, and we have Vidomina. So we have extra heroes. Vidomina is my favorite, hands down. My favorite faction is Necropolis, and Vidomina is my favorite hero. A Lord Hart as Undead. Oh, nice. Haha, I like that. Would you be able to play as Lord Hart and Lord Hart Undead? I wonder. And we have this one from the Devils, right? Jedit. Oh no, it's from the dungeon. Okay. This one for Rampart, Mephala, and Clancy. And we have Braun and Tazar. I don't know Tazar. And then we have Yona, Solmir, Dracon, and Josephine. Okay. More movement arrows. Of course, you need them because you're going to have more people to play with. Right, so the castle. Nice. Critters. You have the cards for the creatures. Bloody hell, man, it's taking... Oh, okay. All right, so you got the Gremlin. I'm not really going to open this, but look at the Titans. This is foil. As you can tell, it's foil. Tower Stretch Goals English. Deck 1, Pathfinding. This is all just for upgrades. Nice, nice. More tokens. And the creatures. Let's see the minis. They're not as big. I mean, obviously, you know, dragons are supposed to be the biggest. But, look at the Titan. As you can tell, you know, the sword is a little crooked. That's normal with this material, okay? It's more obvious from the bottom, you see? How do you fix this? The way I fix this is you go to the kitchen, boil some water until it's just really boiling, yeah? And you dip this inside. It kind of melts a little bit, so you break it out, put it in the position you want, and let it cool down that way. And that's the way you correct. I've done it many times with the Hero Quest minis. It's just the way they are stored. Like if you see this plastic thing, it's not 100% molded to what the model looks like. But look at that, man. Look at this hero. Look at that. This is very inspired. Look at that. This is very, very inspired. I love it. The other one looks a little bit more normal. But yeah, look at the gargoyle. Love the pose. I love the pose. Okay, so we have 3 more boxes to go through, I think, because this is a very thin one as well. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Yeah. Okay. There. Okay. What's next? Drum roll? Is the drum roll working? Yeah, it is working. Okay. So, Fortress expansion. We have the Hydra. I think it's going to be a very similar thing to the previous. Yeah. Now we're reaching. Okay, I'm getting confused now because we get aids, like card aids. Okay, I get it. Right. So the basic game comes with 3 cards as aids. And then every expansion comes with an extra one. You're not necessarily going to buy all the expansions. So when it says up to 4 players, that's what you get. So you can only play with 4 players max. All right, you get it. No matter how many expansions you have. I would say, well, that's a shame because blah, blah. No. Games should last enough for everyone to have fun. And that's about it. Okay, let's get this out. Right, mission book. Again. Alliance mode. Yep. Farming towns. Dirty politics. Grinding your teeth and having tweet politically you fork over the tithe. Okay, you got Knolls. March of the Undead. Man, they make the Hydras look way cooler than they're supposed to look. This looks goofy though. Look at that face. It's almost like he just farted somewhere instead of just running, waiting for someone to smell it. Okay. Yeah, there. Okay. Card. We have 1 hero and Wistan and the second one, Adrian. That's like a swamp witch or something. Okay. And more map tiles. Here's the castle card. Very, very nice. Just like the others. And let's look at the minis. I like the color scheme of these minis. I like this green. It's very swampy. I like it. I like it. Okay, there's a gripe that I have, okay? This is a Gorgon. And they define Gorgon as such, like this, because of Dungeons and Dragons. But the Gorgon is a species of mythological creature that corresponds more like Medusa. And it's funny because we already have Medusa-like creatures in the game. So, but yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful, much better. It looks more like, less like a generic Spanish bull, or more like a weird thing. Wyvern. I think they should have paid more attention to the stinger, because it's this thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna be painting this, man. I got far too many minutes to paint, but this is a lot. It would be nice. Yeah, the Hydra, man, this looks so much better. It looks so much better. Like, Hydras always have been kind of like third tier top monster or something, like not really that good. Hydras in Heroes of Might and Magic 2 were part of the dungeon, sort of like dungeon. Warlock, sort of, I think they used to call it the Warlock hero. And they subsisted with, they played alongside gargoyles and the dragons. Dragons were all in the same army, and they were green upgrades to red, upgrades to black. There was no gold dragon, but there were Hydras. Hydras were kind of golden. All right, so we have these. Nice. Best thing about this thing, I think their initiative was very good. I haven't played for a while with these people. I will soon. Okay. Once I finish streaming, I'm finishing the map I'm playing right now, because I had to restart it several times. They always hand me over my own butt side. Okay, there you go. There. That is the fortress for the swamp. Oh, it sounds like a bagpipe, doesn't it? All right. And that was it for the armies. Now we have more stretch goals, faction units. So these are like extra units, I think. Yeah, these are for the basic game. These are the ones for the basic game. So the basic game, if you remember, doesn't come with models. It comes with the heroes, and that's it. So if you're looking for having the base game and having the proper minis for it, look for this. This is the one that you need to get. But this is stretch goals, so I don't know if it's going to go to retail. I wouldn't mind as long as I've gotten the best deal. Because, you know, that's why you spend over a year waiting for a game to be produced, and you believe in them to deliver, and you give them your money. It wasn't cheap. I can't remember how much it was. But it was over £200. Okay. Check this out. This is for the dungeon. This is the Black Dragon. Well, dragon on, you know, the Red Dragon or Black Dragon, whatever you have. Okay. Look at the Manticore. Excellent. Oh, I like the Beholder. Look at that. It's a Beholder of Evil Eyes. Nice. This is one of my favorite units in the whole game, the Black Knights. I like it when they condemn somebody and curse them or whatever, and then you see the weapon going and meaning like, yeah, critical damage everywhere. Now the Archangel, same lousy haircut, but you know, it's supposed to be Renaissance. Griffin, very, very nice. Dracolich. I'm never a fan of Dracoliches. I think they're nice, they're strong, but they're not worth prioritizing them over other units. But you know, they're there. And check that out. The knight, that's nice. That's very, very nice. Very Bretonian. Sorry, Pancras, no work. I know you hate Bretonians. That's nice. That's clever. You know, if you want to put if you want to paint it, it has a sphere in the middle. Okay. Because this is only minis, it doesn't come with manuals or rules or anything. That's another stretch goal. We only have one more box left. Yeah. This is because this is something that surprised me, because it's a Battlefield expansion, and to me, the battles are an integral part of the game. Like, I don't imagine playing Heroes of Might and Magic not using the battles. My friend was telling me, I think it was Friday. She was like, "Oh, you know, sometimes I just don't use." Hi, Alicia. I don't use sometimes or most of the times I don't even do the battles. You know, I just go automatic. And I'm like, man, but it's so much fun, you know. All right, so we have some cards. I'm thinking it has to do Battlefield rulebook. I think it's because I get it. So these are new rules. These don't come in the basic game. So the basic game doesn't come with a battlefield. It's just about map administration and politics and all that. So morale deck, victory condition, resolving, adventure cards. But if you think about it, the cards for the critters that come in every map expansion do come with the stats to play with this. So this is something that definitely should be available. This is not a stretch goal. This should be eventually available for everyone, I think. Okay. It's a much thinner box, as you can tell. You know, it's just about 1.5 inches. Yeah. And then, obviously, we have this as, you know, typical... I mean, this is what it is, you know, like it's the last thing, you know, in the bottom. There's nothing else. So you have this card for like obstacles and stuff you can put in. Is it come? Yeah, you can. Oh, so you can do the siege here. Okay, I like it. And then it looks like it's only. Is it one-sided? Yeah, it's one-sided. I think it's a bit of a waste because you could put a different terrain in here. Secret is black, but you could put, I don't know, desert or dirt or something. I see potential on having neoprene maps other than this, and maybe 3D versions of this. Okay, so the lament. Okay, so so that was the unboxing of Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I'm very impressed. For the most part, I'm very, very impressed. I had a very small gripe here and there, but you know, they've gone above and beyond to deliver. I don't know. I feel like an incredible, not just an experience, but an incredible game to have. To just the fact that they were talking about, you know, like they took in their time to put a nice storage in the box. Now, I don't know if the retail version is going to be like that, but yeah, I'm very, very impressed. So, if you like the video, please subscribe. I have tons of other things I talk about on my channel, but please subscribe, like, comment. Excuse me. Please let me know if there is anything that you like to, ask so I can answer. Yeah. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.